Johnny Depp did the movie Black Mass, where he played Whitey Bulger.
Well, you know, you have me and Johnny have pictures together. And
right. You were on set?
With Johnny, yeah. Yeah.
When you watch that movie, how close did Johnny Depp capture Whitey Bulger?
I think he did a really, really good job, a really excellent job. Johnny's a A-leaguer by far, to say the least. A magnificent actor. And Johnny, we were out to dinner, and Johnny said, "Hey, John, Red, you want to come to the set?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "Good, you'll be my guest." So I met Johnny. We met at the hotel, and his hotel, and we were staying, and his wife at the time, Amber Heard, and we went to the set. So me and Johnny are hanging out, and he says, "I got to go get made up." So we go into the trailer, and there was a bust of Whitey. And I'm looking at it going, interesting, you know? And I'm sitting in a chair while Johnny's starting to get made up as Whitey. And he started looking so realistic, like Whitey, to me. I started getting sick to my stomach, because I swear to God. And I wanted to, my reaction was to kill him. I had to get up. I had to control myself, get up, and go out the trailer to get air. I got some fresh air. I recuperated. And I came back and I explained it to Johnny, and Johnny said, "I am so sorry. I forgot that you hadn't seen him in so long, and the circumstances and all that." He said, "Johnny, Red, I am so sorry." Johnny was so apologetic, and yeah, I almost wanted to.
You almost beat up Johnny Depp.
I wanted to beat the shit out. I wanted to beat the shit out of Johnny Depp because he was looking like Whitey Bulger. Yes.
Well, John
that should sum it up and how good he looked.
Yeah.
I also wanted to beat up Alec Baldwin one time when I was with Mark Wahlberg, but that's another story.
It's another story. Well, John Red Shea, I appreciate you coming in and telling your story. I mean, we interview a lot of people from this life, but 95% of them have cooperated. You're one of the few. There's like 3 guys, I think, total that actually did their time, didn't cooperate, and really standing on these principles. And but unfortunately, this is not the way crime works. You know, I remember when I interviewed Freeway Ricky Ross, who was one of the biggest drug dealers in America. His own Connect guy testified against him and gave him life in prison. And at first he was mad, but then he realized a few years later that cooperating comes with drug dealing. So you can't be mad about it. You have to just assume that it happens. And ultimately, that's what happens 99% of the time. This guy I just interviewed, Lil Woody, he was part of the Young Thug trial. You know, when he was locked up in the feds, someone told him there's 2 types of prisoners. Ones who cooperated and ones who wish they cooperated. So this is just the way the legal system works. And you're somewhat of a unicorn when it comes to this.
I disagree with that. I never wished that I cooperated, ever.
You're a unicorn. You're one of the few that really was, you know, willing to do your time and not get it shaved off by telling on the people that you worked with.
And just to finish up, I'd like to say in the end here, you have your informants that you had on, and they like to say, "Oh, that guy, he's an informant too. He didn't testify anybody, but he's telling his story." Well, you know what? Just because you're a rat, you're not the only one who has a voice in this world. There are stand-up guys out there that have voices, and I'm one of them.
Well, you did your time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? I earned that.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is, John. Appreciate you coming in. Wish you all the best. And make sure everyone reads Rap Bastards. New York Times bestseller.
Thank you, Vlad. Thank you for being a gentleman.
Of course. Till next time. Peace.